Hello everyone. Well, I've got a couple of videos today, Happy Mail that I received yesterday, and the first one was from lovely EDWINA KINCH, and she sent me this beautiful card, and she sent me a real assortment of items that I can really use, that they are lovely, and I'll do a quickie and show you what she sent to me. First of all, she sent me a selection of ephemera bits and pieces that would be suitable for a junk journal. Right, we'll be quick, only because there's a lot of items. There's some medium-sized tea bags, which I like to use and make up into journals. She sent some playing cards, the larger size. I say the larger size, they're about 3.5 by 2.5. They're lovely. Some cards with numbers on, and there are several of those. Some mini envelopes. Which are always useful. I love those. In fact, I used those when I made my stack of letters. Some advertising cards. Great themes. Good housekeeping. William Bendix there. Can you imagine William Bendix doing an advert for sausage? Oh dear. The old telephone there. No, I haven't heard of these. Chase and Sanborn coffee. So that's a real vintage one, isn't it? The new Contax camera. And an ad there for Heineken beer. So interesting, those. A couple of guest checks, some glassine bags, large, medium and small, always useful. I love glassine bags, do so much with them. A couple of larger plain brown envelopes to embellish, some bingo cards and some library cards. Right, now on to the lovely lace and embroidered cloths that she sent. First of all, she sent me a gift of a lovely scarf with Benjamin Bunyan. It's blue, printed on what looks like cheesecloth. It's lovely cotton, very lightweight, and she knows I like Peter Rabbit, so that's greatly appreciated, EDWINA. She sent me a selection of oval cloths with lace inserts. It's quite a figured lace, that one. A circular crochet cloth with the damask centre. I always appreciate crochet work, as I do it myself. I know how long it takes. A piece of, and that's printed design on cotton fabric with a lace edging. This is super. It's a beautiful little crochet doily, done with a very fine hook, exceptionally fine hook, beautifully made. I couldn't cut that up, I would use that. I can only cut up damaged items. It's a lovely piece of work. Another fine piece here, a life of its own, that one. And this fine piece of work, I've tried to do this stitch and it's so tiresome to me. It's tedious and it's difficult, and for ladies to sit and do that, I know they had the time then to do it and probably got the inclination as well if somebody else was doing the cooking and the cleaning. But a beautiful piece of work. That reminds me of I once read an article where a girl who worked in an office, she'd got a fixation with Victorian and Edwardian era, and she decided that what she was going to do when she got in from work, she'd dress up in Victorian or Edwardian dress. She'd got beautiful replica dresses. She had a home done out in Victorian Edwardian furniture, furnishings and all the rest of it. And she transformed her little life from the 20th century into the 19th and early 20th century by coming in at night from work, closing the curtains and just being Victorian for the evening. She'd play the piano, she'd do a fine crochet, no TV, no telephone, nothing like that. Some people thought she was a bit crazy. I thought it was a wonderful idea. Slipping back in time and enjoying it, and why not if you've got nobody to have to share your life with, and that's what you choose to do. I think it's a wonderful idea. Another lovely piece there. I do ramble on a bit, don't I? Now then, she sent me some embroidered tray cloths and pieces of fabric, which I shall really use because I've been looking for some embroidered pieces for a while, just to do some projects. It's all on the list, the ever-growing list. That was a popular, in the 20s and 30s, a popular designer, crinoline lady. And this was quite a fad to embroider items printed on fabric. I remember my grandma doing it and my mother. And at school, we did it at school. And I've still got some Belfast linen with the printed patterns on to embroider. Another printed embroidered piece. A small napkin. This is not too old. I've seen modern reproductions of plique work coming from China, but these are all vintage, but the rest. Little oval embroidered piece there, and this is a tablecloth, and it's quite a big one, all hand embroidered. It's quite a big one. Thank you for that. That's beautiful, Edwina. Also, she sent me some lace, which is in this package, which I've left. To keep it clean, really. Lots of vintage laces. and I'm so grateful for it, I really am. I've got modern lace, but not a lot of vintage. This is beautiful. Well, it all is. All hand crochet. Beautiful. And I mentioned to Edwina once that I was going to attempt a steampunk journal. I know nothing about steampunk. It's not really my thing, but when I see people making things up in steampunk, I get quite fascinated by what they do. So she sent me some charms, which I shall incorporate in the book somehow. And I think what started me off with these sort of things, I wasn't particularly drawn to sort of metalwork and anything to do with engineering, nothing like that. But I went to an exhibition once and saw a cabinet, an altered cabinet. There were shelves everywhere, all over this cabinet. It stood about 3 feet high by about 3 feet square, 3 feet all the way around, 3 feet high. And it was the most amazing creation I've ever seen. I took photographs of it, and when I got home that didn't turn out. But I was quite disappointed over it because it was absolutely stunning. It was a real curiosity, a great talking point. It would have been wonderful. So I'm grateful to you for those, especially Edwina, because I've only got a few of these charms to work with, and as I say, lovely addition to the book they're going to be. So thank you, Edwina. Beautiful happy mail. Love it. And you're so kind and generous. I've noticed you've sent happy mail to a few ladies, and you are so giving. And I know you don't do videos these days, but I hope you're watching this, and I'm just here to say thank you. Bless you for that. Thank you for looking in, ladies, and I'll be back later. Bye for now. Bye.